I'm always coming up to talk about important issues or, things that I think that needs to be talked about. There's this big controversy that is going all over the world right now, and a lot of people have come up with different opinion, ideas. You know, there's kind of a big confusion about the whole drama, and people try to agree to disagree, concerning this issue. For me, I want to just throw my own light. It's my personal opinion. I believe it can help you. If it helps you, fine. If you don't agree with me, it's still okay. We are still brothers and sisters, and it doesn't change anything. You know, there's this big controversy about this pandemic issue, the COVID-19. At the beginning of this whole drama, it came with so much fear. Uh, People were so afraid, which is normal because of how the whole thing started and what we started seeing, how people were dying, the complications, and all kinds of things. But that's not actually what I'm talking about. I'm here to put my own opinion or advice on this issue of wearing masks and taking the vaccine. People have come up to say it's not good to put on a mask, it's not okay to take the vaccine. They have their reasons for saying whatever they are saying. But I just want to throw a little light from what it's, coming out of my spirit for some weeks now. I've been contemplating on it. People call me to ask me, should I wear masks? Should I take the vaccine, especially this vaccine expert, and I tell them, why not? Take it. Vaccine is a kind of something that we take when there is disease or virus, all kinds of things like that. And I believe this vaccine is not the first vaccine in the world. Vaccine has been existing for many years. So, but what I'm trying to say here is this. I see this wearing of masks and vaccine as a safety measure. For me, that's what it means. It's a safety measure. It's something that we use to prevent something from happening. But that doesn't mean that that thing will not happen. Sometimes I've heard people say, okay, I'm wearing masks. Okay, I took the vaccine, but still I was infected by the virus and all that. But one truth that I also discover from all this is that people that are careful about not exposing themselves, putting on masks when they're in public places, and then people that have taken the vaccine, even if they get the COVID, is not affecting them as somebody that didn't have the vaccine. So that's the difference. So it's a kind of preventive measure. It doesn't mean that you may not have it, but even if you do, it will not harm you like somebody that have not taken vaccine. So for me, I think it's better. I think it's better. That's my personal opinion. I think it's better. So I want to also, bring us to this point for us to see this mask as you, putting on a seat belt. When you're driving a car, it's expected of you to put seat belt. Why are you putting seat belt? So that even if something happened, it will not be dangerous as it would have been if you don't have a seat belt. So the seat belt will help you. You can get accident or be involved in accident, but it may not harm you. But some people still put the seat belt and they have accident and they die on the spot or something bad happens. So that's the way I want us to see this whole drama of putting masks or taking vaccine. And another thing is that people say, but why are they forcing us? The government is putting a law, you must take it. If you don't take it, you cannot go into public places, you cannot do that. Yes, why are they doing that? Because we as human beings, we like rules and regulations. Do you know that if there is no rule and regulations concerning putting on seatbelt, you think people will be putting seatbelt? A lot of people don't like the seatbelt. For them, it's a discomforting thing. They don't like it. They just want to start the car and start flying on a high speed, you know. So it's like that. So if there were no rules and regulation, people will not put on the seatbelt. The same thing as traffic signs. Like if you're crossing the road, you have to watch when it's red or green and all that. Do you know that if there were no rules also, people will be breaking the traffic rule? Are they not breaking it? Are they not breaking it? And they are paying for it. But in some countries where nobody really check all these things, people are breaking the traffic rule. But those traffic rules were there for safety measure, so that you don't go and kill somebody, or just pass and then another car is coming, you hit yourself together and things will happen. People will die, or you can kill an innocent person. So that is it. You have the COVID, and then you go to places, you're not obeying the rules. You just go in there and you pass on the COVID to another person. Maybe the person's health condition is terrible and the person can even die as a result of that. Maybe your own immune system is strong, their own immune system is not strong. So that's why we must obey these rules. Government is not putting these rules because they want to harm us or do any terrible thing to us. No, I don't think so. That's my opinion. I believe that if they don't come in, a lot of people will not obey, and then they will cause more harm to other innocent people. Because if you're a carrier, you spread it. But if you put on masks or you take the vaccine, it's more easier. So another thing people are saying is that, but this vaccine came out so quick. Well, I'm not a professional on that aspect. I'm not a doctor. But I think that why it happened was because of how people were dying. The rate at which people were dying was so much. So they quickly put up something, but not that what they put up will kill us or will harm us. I don't think that God will allow such a thing to happen. I don't think so. That's me. That's the way I think. I don't think that God will allow them to bring up something that will poison us, or that will change our DNA, or change our body system and all that. Another reason why people are being affected by this COVID, maybe when they take vaccine, is also their health condition. Some people don't ask questions, go to their doctor to examine themselves before they take vaccine. They just go and take it. Then if you have a pre-existing health condition, or maybe you have a condition that you're not aware of, and you take the vaccine, it will affect you. That's the truth. So I think we should just use our common sense and find a way around it. Find a way around it. This COVID is real. Let's tell ourselves the truth. I have seen people that I know close to me that died of this COVID. So it's not a game. It's not fake. Like some people say, it's not true. It's just ordinary flu. Even the ordinary flu is killing people. Yes, it's this ordinary flu. People are dying every year. Go and search how many people that die from this ordinary flu that we know about. And every year we take vaccine to prevent us from getting flu, isn't it? But we still find out that even after taking that vaccine for flu, we still get the flu. So it's life. But the thing is that it will not harm you. It will not be as dangerous as when you don't have the vaccine. So every year we take flu for vaccine. We take a vaccine for other disease or something like that, so that we can live longer and to build up our immune system. So these are the things. So I am here to just, it's my personal opinion. You can take it or you can leave it, but that's the way I feel about it. Let's not take this thing too serious, and so people are quarreling because of it. People are seeing other people as devils. If you take the vaccine, you have taken the mark of the beast, all those stories. I don't know where that story is coming from. I'm not here to judge anybody. I'm not mentioning anybody's name, but I'm just saying, based on I've listened to a lot of people I've watched a lot of videos about this whole drama of COVID, about wearing masks and taking vaccine. So, but I sat down and I analyzed everything. I said, I think we are missing it somewhere. That's my opinion. Because it's just for safety measure. It's just for safety measure. And if there is no law or if there is no rule, there is not that they are forcing people. No, they are just putting these things here as a way of making people to go and take. Because sometimes when you don't put these things in place, people don't believe. They will not do it. And then we are making things worse for other innocent people. So that's my little advice. I wouldn't stay here to tell you go and take it or don't take it, but use your common sense. Use your common sense and do it. And life is about faith. We are here on faith. When you're sick and you go to the hospital, the doctor will prescribe medicine for you. Do you know whether the medicine is good or not? You take it. They give injection. You anything the doctor asks you to do, go and run tests. You do it. So, but I don't know why this particular issue of COVID is like, I don't know. Me myself, I'm still asking my question. Why are we driving that part we are driving about this COVID thing, making it look like it's the end of the world? Like, I don't think so. This too will pass. This too will pass. It's God that gives people wisdom to find out how to solve a problem. So I believe this too will pass. People say, but there are other ways of doing it, and then this thing will be over. Well, I don't know. It's all your own personal, but this is my own opinion. I think that people should wear masks if you're in a public place. I think people should go take the vaccine, and help yourself and trust God that nothing will happen to you or your relations or your friends and family, that you take it and you won't have any complications. So it's like that. This vaccine has been taken by billions of people. So all the whole people that have taken they've not all died or had complications. Maybe one or two or few people, yes, have complications about it based on their body. I think it's about people's body makeup or the condition of their body, their system. So I think that's what is really happening. So please, that's my little advice. God bless you. I don't know if this made any meaning to you, but if it did, well, like it, share, comment. Let's discuss about it. It's not a do or die thing. It's not something that we should quarrel and abuse ourselves and then see some people as people that are devilish. We are the good ones, they are the bad ones. No, I think for me, it's a wrong mindset. It's a wrong mindset. I don't judge you that you didn't take it. It's not my problem. It's not that I feel that if you look at it in this way, you may understand why. Okay, let me do this, to help myself and help other people. Okay, thank you, my great people. That is my own personal opinion. God bless you. Bye for now.